Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Cricket Wicket. And just how much has changed within 9 matches. The first 12 matches, yes, it was a joy to watch, but matches 13 to 21 has brought entertainment on another level. 4 out of the 9 matches ended on the last ball where the chances of either team winning was possible, and it's just an unbelievable amount of entertainment, heartbreak and thrill we have gotten in a matter of 7 days. Today I'll just be narrating the wonderful script that has been scripted so far, and stick around till the end of the video as I answer the burning question of the day: do impact players impact the match for the better or for the worse? We have to start with the last ball finishes and take note of the dates that each of these matches occurred. 9th of April, KKR won by 3 wickets on the last ball. How many people gave KKR a chance in that last over? If you said you did, look at your nose, because I bet it just got longer. Rinku Singh started off slowly in the match, taking his time, but in the last over he said to himself, time to do just about what Singh Senior did. He went bang, 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 bang and won the match for KKR. 10th of April, Lucknow somehow manages to chase 213 after losing 3 wickets for 23 runs, courtesy Pooran's 62 of 19 balls. 50 of those coming off his first 15 balls. Not to forget Stoinis' 30 ball 65. I personally thought at the halfway stage of the chase that RCB would win the match with 30-40 runs in the bank. But when Pooran is in form, he's either the best of form a player can be, smacking the ball to all parts of the ground, or the worst of form a player can have, getting out for all kinds of ducks. Luckily for him and Lucknow, he played a very good innings.
Beta, don't use the word good, that's bad English. Use a more fancy term like
I think that my English is perfectly good. I mean adequate. 11th of April, Mumbai won by 6 wickets on the last ball and got the first win of the season, while Delhi, what has happened to them? They're repeating their IPL 2013 season where they lost their first 6 matches. I mean, this just shows how much they rely on Rishabh Pant, not only as an Indian middle order batsman wicket keeper, but also as a captain. I'm not faulting David Warner, but the results speaks for themselves. 12th of April, Rajasthan won by 3 runs and I think broke the hearts more of Dhoni's fans than CSK's fans, because the fact that it was Dhoni facing the last ball of the innings. I bet everyone got flashbacks of his finishing masterclass over the years and were hoping, whether or not you were a CSK fan, that he could finish off the match once again. Now I know the next match was not a last ball thriller, but a second last ball thriller is the same thing, right?
oh beta, is it like that? So apples and oranges are the same?
Yeah, it is.
It's the one and only Digo Double G.
On the 13th of April, Tewatia's fairy tale story against Punjab Kings continued as he once again finished off the match for Gujarat with 1 ball remaining. I have to say, when Gujarat bought him for 9 crores in IPL 2022, I was very astonished at the amount they've gotten his services for. But the amount of matches he has won for Gujarat, I mean, Gujarat would be thinking that 9 crores is a bargain buy. So from 9th April to 13th of April, on each day, we were able to witness such tight encounters, and hopefully we will see a super over in this year's IPL. An interesting point I wanted to bring up was that a hat-trick and hitting of 5 or more consecutive sixes in and over in the same match, which happened in the match between Gujarat and KKR, where Rashid got a hat-trick in the 17th over, only for Rinku Singh to smash 5 sixes in the 20th over, is not the first time that it has occurred. The first T20 match between West Indies and Sri Lanka in 2021 achieved a similar feat. Akela Dhananjaya got a hat-trick in his 2nd over, only to be smashed for 6 sixes in his 3rd over by Kieron Pollard. So things that are said to be impossible over time have been made possible more often. Now in my last video I said out of 12 matches played so far, the home team has won 8 matches. So keep following and seeing if this trend continues throughout this IPL, or as matches goes by, the away team will be able to better understand the pitches prepared and the advantage the home team has goes away. Now after 21 matches, that number has increased only by 2, meaning only 2 out of the next 9 matches were won by the home team as opposed to 8 out of the first 12 matches, showing that the home advantage is wearing off as teams with all the data in their hand have figured out how to handle different types of pitches. Now going back to the burning question, actually my dad raised this question whether the impact players that have been brought on have brought more positive or negative impact for the teams, which really intrigued me and made me start an investigation. And the more I dug and dug,
What did you have to dig? You just had to look the facts up online.
metaphorically, Baba Bala. Back to my point, I found out that most of the impact players have not really had a positive impact on teams. Yes, I can't deny that some of the impact players had match-winning performances, but most impact players have not had a real impact on the game. The impact player has been used 37 times out of possible 42 times. Now those colored in yellow show an excellent performance, those colored in orange show a decent performance, and those colored in white show a poor performance. 8 of the impact players had an excellent performance, 9 of the impact players had decent performances, while 20 of the impact players had poor performances, showing that more than 50% of the times the impact players used have not contributed, which greatly impacts the result of the matches. So that's it for today's video. Do comment down below on which of the last 4 ball thrillers thrilled you the most and whether or not teams should continue using the impact players. Don't forget to like the video, share and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Tata and adios.